What do buyers and sellers need to plan for in 2024? Let's start with buyers. I think by now you've got a good idea where this is going. The short story is get your ducks in a row. My personal opinion is that there is more urgency now as demand is likely to continue to increase as we get into spring. What typically happens each spring is that sellers start listing their homes in anticipation of buyers coming out of their winter slumber, and the market starts to heat up. In a more balanced market, there are enough listings to go around, so there's no frenzy. In the current market, there's such a lack of options that even a relatively small amount of demand can be more than the inventory can support. I'm seeing multiple offers in many price ranges, even in the multi-million range, and it's still early February. A good example of this is my $4 million Madison Park, Seattle listing. We just got 4 offers in early February, 2 of them cash. And keep in mind, while that seems competitive, that is still less so than the last couple of years where we probably would have seen 10 or more offers and many of them cash too. My point here is that it's still relatively competitive out there and the season is really just starting to kick into gear. So like I said, get your ducks in a row, and if you're not sure where to start, I can help you line out a path. You know what to do by now, just book a strategy session with me. I can promise it will be worth it. So let's say you book a strategy session with me. These can be in person or via video. The next step is to decide if you're going to wait or if you're going to get her done, which means you have to determine if you can afford the home you want now. If you can, then we look at your options. Then what? Typically what happens after our strategy session, depending on your situation, we will get you pre-approved with a local lender. This is a huge part of the preparation process. Then what? We get you educated on the market and what is available in your price range. A lot of people say they're not ready to start looking, but it's one of their biggest mistakes. I can't stress this enough. Schedule showings with me and you will learn a ton along the way and be prepared when the time comes. If you're not sure if the timing is right for you, reach out to me for a strategy session so we can make sure you're doing everything that makes sense for your situation so you're prepared. The idea is to create a low pressure environment and take baby steps until you're ready to roll. Then we put the hammer down.